think of this idea of Avi Lewis that we get some public, i.e., nationalized grocery stores here in Canada? Before you dismiss it out of hand, and yes, it's extremely left leaning, but consider this: there are three major players in the grocery space, and you might recall that in the pandemic, they colluded together to fix the price of bread. And that was eventually found out. And by the way, you can get some money back if you purchase bread during the period of the pandemic. Sorry, I don't have more details on it than that, but Google it. And that was for real. There's a real finding that happened. But meantime, Loblaws, and I'm referencing my notes here, so sorry if I'm looking away. Loblaws, who also owns No Frills and Shoppers Drug Mart and something called ZEHRS, which I haven't heard of, their profit in 2025 was $2.6 billion or $7.3 million every single day. I repeat that, $7.3 million every single day in 2025. That's what was brought in by Loblaws. Sobeys, who owns Safeway and IGA, Freshco and Farm Boy, they weren't as big, but they made $700 million profit, $700 million profit, not revenue, profit in 2025, or $1.9 million a day. And then there's a third one, Metro, which owns Metro, Food Basics, Jean Coutu, and Adonis. I don't know any of those. They made 1.02 billion in 2025, which is equivalent to $2.8 million profit every single day. Now, who gets it? Where does that money come from? It comes from you. When it's on that price of the carrots and the price of milk and the price of eggs, that's where all that profit comes from, nowhere else. And who does it go to? It goes to the owners and the shareholders. I'm not a shareholder of groceries. So what do you think? We're talking a lot about the crazy cost of groceries these days, and that is a real concern. Food is a basic human rights requirement, in my opinion. And all those businesses are making money hand over fist. They will say their project margins are slim, which they are, but the sheer volume, we can't not buy food. So what do you think if it was government run instead and the money went back to us? You can do something similar by shopping at your cooperative if you have a food co-op or a grocery store co-op. We did in Yellowknife. If there's one in Annapolis Valley that anybody knows about, please tell me. And there at least the profits, all those massive profits, which aren't as big for co-ops because they pay good wages to their staff and they shop local, which might be more expensive, etc. But when you shop at a grocery store that's a cooperative, at least the money is staying local and also being redistributed, what's left, to the people who have bought into that cooperative. But back to the idea of a nationalized grocery system. I don't know, or at least to have that option. What do you think? Leave me a comment. Do you think it would be disastrous and government can't do anything right, much less something like run a business, so it would just be a disaster? Or do you think maybe it would even it out a little bit so that we don't have some shareholders and majority shareholders? So, for example, I think Galen Weston's family owns about 50% or a little more of Loblaws. So they are making money hand over fist, even as most of us are really feeling it at the cashier. Let me know. Leave me a comment. That's it. There's your out the door money moment from Nancy Canada's money coach in Annapolis Valley.